Polenta Pumas, your friendly neighborhood enhancement team here with a special announcement.
Come to Culver's on Spirit Night. Butter burgers are a real delight. Ice cream, concrete with mix-ins too. Your enhancement team can't wait to see you. Ow!
Come support the enhancement team on March 15th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Culver's in Clayton.
Good morning, Polenta Pumas. Remember to be prepared, unselfish, mature, accountable, and self-disciplined. I'm Carly.
And I'm Jacob. Today is March 14, 2022. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence.
Hi, I'm Jadlyn with today's Spotlight on Women's History. Sonia Maria Sotomayor was born in New York in 1954. Her parents had immigrated here from Puerto Rico during World War II. Sadly, her father died when she was a child, and her mother had to work long hours as a nurse to support Sonia and her brother. It was a child watching a TV show about a lawyer sparked her interest in studying law. After high school, she attended both Princeton and Yale and earned her law degree in 1979.
After working as a lawyer for several years, President George H.W. Bush appointed Sonia as a federal judge in New York. Later, President Clinton named Sonia to the U.S. Court of Appeals, but it was when President Barack Obama nominated her to the United States Supreme Court, and the Senate confirmed her that Sonia Sotomayor made history as the first Hispanic woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court. Now for the lunch menu.
Hi, I'm Jaden with today's lunch. Today's lunch is chicken sandwiches with tater tots, apple, maple roasters, and applesauce cups. Tomorrow we'll be having spaghetti and garlic bread and potato wedges. Now for today's weather. Today we're expecting the weather to be sunny with a high of 64 degrees. We will be expecting a low of 31 degrees. Now for Mrs. Poland's wow moment.
Well, good morning, Polenta Pumas. This is Miss Poland with our wow moment. Aesop told this old story, and it was called The Frogs in the Well. And there were these two frogs, and they were out in a marsh. I mean, that makes sense because frogs need somewhere wet, right, to be. And the marsh, it was really, really hot one summer, and the marsh dried up. So it forced the frogs, these two frogs, to go looking for another place to live. So they're jumping around, and they come to this well. And a well is like a really deep hole, and that's how they used to get water, is they put like buckets down into the well and drop it down there, and they'd get the water and scoop it up. So anyway, they come to this well, and you can't see the bottom of it. And one of the frogs says, "This looks great. This is dry, and this looks nice and cool. Let's be here." And then the other frog said, whoa, buddy. Let's hold on a second. That's fast thinking. We might need to slow our thinking down just a little bit, and let's think this through. Because if we jump into there and it's dried up just like the marsh was dried up, how are we ever going to get out of here? Because again, wells are super deep. What's the moral of this story? It's to stop and think before you act. My mom used to always say it like this: think before you speak. That was really good advice from my mom, I think. Sometimes before we act or before we speak, It's wiser to just take a brief pause and a brief moment to stop and think, is this the wise thing for me to do? Is this the wise choice? And if you can say yes, then go forward. But if you start to go, I don't know, then perhaps that's your sign to stop and not make that choice. With something to think about, this is Miss Poland. Make it a great day or not, the choice, it's actually yours.